My name is Olivia Gilley. I work for Michael West with Direct Auto, and I'm basically like a jack of all trades here. I just kind of do whatever needs to be done.
How did you first connect with Mike West?
So honestly, it started about a decade ago with a Facebook message. He had heard that I was good at selling cars and reached out asking if I'd be interested in coming to work for him. At the time, it was a much smaller operation, but even then you could tell that he had a vision that was way bigger than where things were at the moment.
How has your role/relationship evolved with Direct Auto and Mike?
So I came on originally to sell cars, but over the years, my role grew into a lot more than that. I've been able to work in multiple areas of the business and learn a lot about how everything operates behind the scenes. It's really been more of a long-term mentorship in business as much as it's been a job.
How would you describe Mike's professionalism and communication style?
So he is extremely direct and very blunt. He does not sugarcoat things, and he expects people to perform at a high level. Some people might take that the wrong way, but once you understand where it's coming from and you realize it's because he wants everyone around him to operate at their best, then it kind of takes on a new meaning at that point.
What stands out the most to you about Mike?
The work ethic. I've never met anyone who works harder and is more determined. If there's an obstacle, it doesn't stay an obstacle for long. He either tears through it or finds another way around it. The goal is all that matters to him.
What gave you the confidence to move forward and work with Mike?
So from the beginning, you could see the level of drive that he had. Success was never optional to him. He was either going to build something big or die trying. And that kind of determination is pretty hard not to believe in. I knew if I stuck around, I would learn a lot, and the knowledge that I have been able to accrue thanks to that, I would say is priceless.
What is the overall impact Mike has had on your life?
It's pushed me to grow a lot professionally and personally. Being around someone who sets the bar that high kind of forces you to level up or get left behind. So it made me think bigger about what's possible.
What kind of impact has he had on you personally and in this business?
So he taught me a lot about accountability and about always pushing yourself to be better than you were yesterday. In this business, it's really easy to get comfortable, and he doesn't allow that. The mindset that he requires you to have, it changes how you approach everything, not just in business, but in life in general.
Can you share a specific result, outcome, or moment that has stood out to you within your relationship or time knowing him?
Probably watching the company grow from a much smaller operation into what it is today. That's been huge because being able to be here through that process, being able to see and assist with helping that vision come to life, it's something that's been really amazing to be a part of, and also to watch him, because obviously this was the river that funded the stream, so to speak, that I got started on with the dealership, but it's also given me the opportunity to work with the other businesses and to kind of help him along the way with those things too. So the amount of things that I've been able to learn from that, it's been really cool to be able to be a part of it all.
What has your overall experience been like working with Mike throughout this process?
Full transparency, it's been intense at times, but it's also extremely rewarding because he might believe that pressure makes diamonds, and that is definitely, that's hard to live up to whenever it's that much pressure. Working around that kind of environment, but it forces you to grow whether you want to or not.
What sets Mike apart from others?
His level of focus and knowledge. If something matters to him, he researches it until he understands every single detail. That combination of intelligence, drive, and persistence is not common, and it's obviously a recipe for success.
What is your message to someone that might want to learn from Mike?
Be ready to work hard and be ready to hear the truth. He's not going to tell you what you want to hear. He's going to tell you what you need to hear. But if you're willing to learn and you're willing to put the effort in, there's a lot you can gain from being around someone like him.
What are the positives and the negatives that have come from working with Mike?
The positive is absolutely the growth. You learn a lot and you're constantly being pushed to improve. The downside for some people is that the expectations are really high, but if you can handle that, it makes you so much better long term.
Describe Mike West in one word.
Unstoppable.
Who is Mike West to you?
Michael West to me is someone who proves that where you come from doesn't determine where you end up, and that with enough drive and determination, you can build something bigger than people ever expected.